performance and dynamism of the construction sector for employment has to be taken into account. We are a $2.68 trillion economy today. At this rate of growth, we will be a $5 trillion economy by 2025. And Prime Minister is speaking about a new India by 2022 when we celebrate our 75th anniversary as an independent nation. So by 2025, we will be a $5 trillion economy. By 2030, 5 years after that, we will be a $10 trillion economy. What is happening now is our per capita incomes are low. But those per capita incomes will double when we become a $5 trillion economy, $5 trillion economy, and they will again double when we become a $10 trillion economy. Now, the problems in the real estate sector will be resolved because you have RERA, you are taking other steps to stimulate demand, and these problems just now of a mismatch on account of a number of factors, because there have been regulatory issues. That mismatch will be corrected. So I personally see, and I'm glad that we have the President here sitting next to me, NAREDCO, because and thank you for agreeing to give your speech later, otherwise I would miss my flight. But fact of the matter is, we are now on that correction curve, and that correction will start now. It will not, because new toxic assets are not being created. Right? Whatever toxicity there was earlier, due to whatever practices of some builders, etc., now a consolidation will take place in the sector, and I see revival of demand and more dynamism. So I'm very optimistic, and I think I want to congratulate the newly appointed president of NAREDCO. I think in your watch, that revival process will start, and I'm sure that when we meet after a few months, and I took the liberty of listing the steps the government has taken, but we have never been saying that these are the final steps, because mature policy means that as you go along, you find where the bottlenecks are, and then you take steps in order to correct those bottlenecks. So we have never claimed that we had all the answers. We are also learning as we go along. But I think the builders are agreed that the problems of the home buyers have to be resolved. Because the home buyer who is a consumer, he is left bleeding, then the trust deficit will not be corrected. So all in all, I'm very optimistic.
Can you just please clarify what Mr. Hiranandani said on the podium about the capital gain offer?
No offer. I'll tell you what he said was that when we were discussing the problems of the home buyers in the National Capital Region, and we were discussing the problem of the home buyers in the Noida, Greater Noida, Yamuna Expressway region. In one particular case, the Supreme Court has said that NBCC should take up the construction of the remaining, and the NBCC has agreed to do it. But I think there is some issue there of some gap in funding which will have to be raised. Internet funding has to come from somewhere. Somebody has to provide that. So in the process, there are different permutations and combinations. So if you have cash-rich banks, or you have others who have assets and who are into this business of making money available on commercial rates, so you're putting people in touch. It's just that. Don't overread the situation. Okay?
Right.
And I have to now run, because otherwise I would miss my flight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I gave you the number of Shubhs. No, I gave it to you. I'll give